This is crazy. We were camped right there. Feels like a really bad idea. That is crazy. So okay guys, I don't know if you can see this, but the river is there and we're gonna get out of here. Whoa! Okay guys, welcome back to the long-awaited next instalment of my wild camping series. Today, you may well have noticed, there's a rainstorm going on. Severe rain warnings, 40-mile-an-hour plus winds. So this is an extreme weather wild camp. Today is all going to be about setting up a weatherproof shelter. God, the wind is picking up now. As we speak, we are headed down into that valley. Nice pond there. Tonight is really going to test our ability to stay warm and dry. You may be wondering how I'm going to light a fire when everything is completely soaked through. And I've got a very nifty little trick up my sleeve. So stick around to find out what that's going to be. It's a bit experimental, so it could go either way, but I'm pretty confident. If we can get somewhere that's dense enough, tree-wise, we'll be alright. That is a very interesting phenomenon. I don't know what's going on there. Guys, nature experts, please tell me why there is bubbles like foam coming out of this tree. That is very odd. Right. Look at that boy. He's on steroids. Ooh. Oh, the limited mobility with this rucksack. Nasty. Whoa. There's too many leaves, I can't see anything. This is nerve-wracking. Oh yeah, the luggage just kicks you up. Wait. Okay guys, the last wild camp I did with the fajitas and my dog and my old bike, that was luxury in comparison to what we're in for this weekend. We were cooking fajitas, we had all sorts of nice stuff going on in the food department. This weekend is more about just surviving harsh conditions, to be honest. We've got a bit minimal. I've packed more waterproof stuff than food items. I have brought with me some fishing line and a hook. So if we can get anywhere close enough to the river, see if we can catch any fish. Alright guys, we're getting closer now. We've come down out of the hills. Okay, we're sliding our way down now. Oh god. Okay, I found the river. It's down there. Oh god. Whoa. Steep all the way down. Okay, here we go. This looks like a way. Oh. That was close. That was very close. Here we are. clicking noise. Right, let's look for some denser trees. That river is raging. Again, and not a single time I get on a bike without being smacked in the face by some form of greenery. Okay, this is promising. We've got some conifers, pine, or whatever you call them. Best for setting up a hammock. Now we just got to go over this tree with all this luggage. In the wet. Okay, yeah, we're over. Okay then, I think we have arrived. Yeah, that side stand's not going to be working, is it? Oh, okay, let's have a little bit of an explore. Oh, this is perfect. Got myself a little beach area. Alright, I'm liking this a lot. I'm just wondering which part of it's got the most cover from the elements. Open windy area here. Okay, so having had a good look around, there is one spot that's more sheltered, but I just can't get to it. It's just a bramble thicket all the way around. So it looks like we're here for the night. Okay guys, I think I've got a bit of a plan going now. I think I'm going to set up the hammock between these two trees, run the tarp off of that branch that's bent over there, then use these trees to try and wrap tarp around to make a kind of wall. So essentially make like a little igloo shelter. So I'm just going to remove these small branches that are in the way. Alright guys, if you're going to do anything similar to this at any point, you're going to need a tarpaulin. It shelters you from the rain, the wind, it keeps heat trapped underneath in your camp. It's just essential. If you do need a good tarp, this is the only one to go for as far as I'm concerned, right? The DD hammocks, 3 meter by 3 meter is the ideal size. It's got loads of useful tie points on it, and it's a good camouflage pattern. I am not sponsored by DD tarps, but I will have an affiliate link in the description where you can go and grab yours. So if you do that, it supports my channel, no extra cost to you. I'm going to be leaving affiliate links to other pieces of gear that people have asked about, just to make it easy for you to go and grab them. great thing about this tarp in particular is you can suspend it from these tie points on the top, so no rain's going to come through where the string's touching the top, because it's just not touching it. Just going to clear this out a bit better. Okay guys, the wind is picking up a lot, it's getting a lot darker, so I'm assuming it's about to get a lot worse in terms of rain as well. Okay, so unfortunately, to finish off my tarp setup, we have to break into the epic plat. This thing took me so long in the last wild camp. Basically, the trees I used were too wide for my hammock straps, so I had to tie them both together and then create a hammock strap for the other side. So that's essentially what this is. I was just plaiting for like, I want to say like half an hour to get this. Very tedious, so it's a bit sad to have to undo it. Okay guys, so after a lot of fiddling about, we have our tarp set up. We've got this bit, which is like the enclosed sort of warm end, and then it splays out, and then we've got a little porch here thing. It's a bit weird, but yeah, so we can see the river. Okay guys, I've set up this weird sort of door thing. I don't really like it, so it's probably going to change in a bit. It's time to set up the hammock now. I'll try and do this without getting it wet, ideally. Some of you might remember on the last wild camp that I had my dog with me, and in the middle of the night she leapt out of the hammock to go and save me from some beast, and she tore open the net that keeps the flies off you, which was helpful. So we might have to try and stitch it back together with some paracord. The rain is coming down proper heavy now. I'm going to test this. Oh fuck. So we're nearly finished with camp. Got the bike closer in. Got everything in here set up. We just need to make a fireplace, which we've done. So we don't need to make a fireplace, we need to make a fire. So that is the next thing on the agenda. Tell you what, being ill out in the cold and the rain is never really a good thing. Okay, so I have here a little titanium camping stove. I will leave the link in the description for this, again, affiliate. So if you like the look of it, you grab it for yourself. So, instructions, nobody reads instructions. Oh, bastard thing. Okay, there we go. I like this. Let's see if it's any good. I don't understand what these do, and I probably would if I'd read the instructions. So as you can see, there isn't exactly any dry wood around. So I've got a basic pile of like fine wet twigs. I found this piece of wood, which I'm sure, yeah, there's dry bits here, look. So there's a tip, if you can find wood that's wet on the outside, it's going to be dry on the inside. So I bought some extra stuff for lighting this fire, because I want to give myself a good chance. I've got some natural firelighters, like wax firelighters, and it does feel a little bit like cheating, but it's so wet out here, you know what I mean. Okay, this is my secret weapon right here. This is a 20 gauge shotgun shell. So what I'm going to do is take the powder out of here. The other thing I collected on my way in was some birch bark from a silver birch tree. This stuff should be dry enough to catch. Okay, now I'm going to keep this shot because we can use it as fishing weights. So there's a little supply of fishing weights. Behind this wad is our supply of gunpowder. Okay, perfect. That's burning. Get some of our wood on there. Here comes the wind. Oh, I just dumped water into my fire, that's brilliant. It's gone pretty dark. Doesn't help that we're in the trees. The fire's finally going of its own accord. Took a lot of persuasion. Everything's in the dry. Everything should be sorted really. So I'm just gonna grab my tools and go and look for a suitable fishing pole. It's quite spooky out here. Good size of these ferns. Kind of feels like being in a rainforest. I cannot understand why there's no hazel trees along here. This river has risen about 3 foot, maybe 4 foot even, since I've arrived here, and it was already flooded. So I have to keep an eye on that. I might actually hang my stuff up in a tree tonight, just in case. Well, this hot chocolate is hitting the spot. Beans are starting to cook, so quite happy. Chuck some cheese in there. I think the thing about wild camping is you sort of live your day to day, you know, you go to sleep, you wake up, you go to work, you do whatever recreation, then you go to sleep again. And just packing some stuff and disappearing into the middle of nowhere, you know, braving all the rain and the wind and everything, and you're somewhere else. You're no longer in that routine. I think that's what's special about it. Suddenly you're in the middle of the woods on your own in a little tarpaulin. Okay, I'm not sure how worried about this I should be, but this river, so the river starts there. When I got here, it started over there, and we've only got, let's take a guess, we've only got 6 more foot until it's in my camp. What I'm going to do to sort this is I'm going to set periodic alarms on my phone, reminding me to check the water level. Because if it gets up past my bike, I'm fucked. Okay, so I've been lying in the hammock for a couple of hours, just sort of debating what to do, because have a look at that. That is the river. It's come up like I say, about 4 foot or something since I've been here. We've got a lot more rain forecast for the night. The thing is, I really do not want to have to move, because I'm proper comfortable. I've set everything up. It took hours. Like the last thing I want to do right now is, in the dark, pack it all up while it's wet and try and make my way out of here in the absolute pitch black. It's just going to be a nightmare. I don't even know how that would go with riding the bike fully loaded in the dark. My temptation is to wait. I've set alarms on my phone at half-hour intervals so I can keep on top of it, and I'm just going to monitor things. Setting up a whole new camp in the dark, in the rain, is not appealing to me right now at all. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see this, but the river is there. Okay, my camp is there. This has come up 2 or 3 foot since I've been sleeping on and off. It's absolutely raging. I wish you could see it. I wish I had a better light. It is absolutely torrential. Just a torrent, like an angry torrent. And I had the nous to walk back along the track. There's only one way out of here, and it follows the riverbank. I've been along there. There's a bit where it dips down, and the water, I kid you not, is like 1 foot off flooding it. So I've got to take this camp down now really quickly. So just got to stay calm, because it's when you panic you make mistakes. So slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We're going to get this taken down, no messing about, and then I'm going to jump on the bike and we're going to get out of here, because this is too risky. At the minute it's not raining, but in the next half hour it's meant to come down insanely heavy, so I've got a very small window to escape. Right, wish me luck. Okay guys, the camp is down. I was as quick as I could be, and I fully take responsibility for what's happened here. I did not plan ahead. I did not think properly about how wild camping on the bank of a river during a rainstorm isn't a smart idea. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't clock that. Anyhow, we will be back here. I want a rematch. Okay, we're going to come back and see what this spot has to offer when the weather is not dangerous or life-threatening in any way. Oh, it's a bad feeling, I think, to leave a camp. Oh well, lesson learned, I suppose. And we still have fun, that's the key thing. I've still enjoyed this. Stay calm, because I don't want to crash here and end up in the river. I just need to get beyond this cut-off point in the path, then I can relax. Drastically it dips down here, and there's the river right there. So okay, I've got to run up and open this gate. Ah! Fuck. Oh, that's so slippy. Oh, this doesn't bode well at all. Oh, fuck. This is why I want to be doing this in the daylight. Okay. Come on. I mean, what's concerning me is that it's a respectable hill climb, even without luggage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my coats, which are restricting my mobility. I'm going to leave my bag at the bottom and walk back down for it. I'm a little bit stressed right now. This is so slippy. Of course, it's been raining non-stop since I came down here. Okay, this is going to take proper riding ability to get out of here. I'm going to have to do everything perfect to stand a chance. Alright, here we go, boy, here we go. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. So sketchy. I just want to make it very clear, I would be stranded without this thing. This is an absolute weapon of a tyre, right? Mitas EX XT Terraforce green stripe super light enduro. That thing, I'm not even joking, look at the knobbies twist. Okay, that aggressive tyre is what got me out of that situation. I'm not looking forward to carrying my bag out of here. This is so steep. I do not understand. Oh god, shit. How I got out of there on a 125 4-stroke in the dark. Planning that I neglected to do. Good morning all. I'm back for a day 2. Oh, hello. Despite the fact we did not stick it out for the night, and I stand by that decision, I'm just going to head back and see what it's like now. Reports state that the wind picked up to an incredibly dangerous level last night, and although I am sad I was not there for it, I think it's better that I'm still here to tell the tale and continue to make these videos for you guys. So yeah, I reckon we did the right thing. That is how you know it's rained a lot, when there is a spring where there was not a spring before. I cannot really believe this. This is what you call carnage. Oh my god. The good news is we can probably still ride through this, because I want to try and get back to our camp spot and see if we would have survived. But looking at this, I'm going to go with fuck no, we would not have survived. Just going to save this person's wheelie bin. Just look at the force with which that is moving, and that is from a tiny brook. Oh fuck. Right then, let's go for it. Feels like a really bad idea. Holy shit, okay. That is the river, guys. That is not what it looked like yesterday. I'm gonna leave the bike because I don't want another incident. Well then, I don't know about you, but I get the impression that we should have left when we did. This is the trail we rode in on. You could argue, alright, you could have ridden through this, just about, but you don't know where that sharp edge begins. So if you're riding along and you slip and you go down into the river, your bike is just going to vanish beneath the surface with all your stuff, and then you're there floating in it. I mean, look at that tree, that would be you. So this is not stuff to take lightly. I do encourage everyone to keep safety as the priority whenever you're doing anything like this. I do not want to be inspiring people to go out and take stupid risks. Okay, that's not what I'm about. I want to inspire people to go and have fun and come back and tell their family about it. So please, please, please plan your adventures properly with the weather. If it's windy, don't go beneath big trees. If it's raining, don't go next to a river. I am sort of a walking example of what not to do, so that you don't have to make the same mistake. So here we are in the woods. Oh, so we still be alive, no doubt about it. Our hammock was here, bike was there, that would have been untouched. So we're talking inches. This river is set to continue rising for the next 2 days at least. I would have been alive, but I would not have been able to get my bike out of here. My bike would have probably been swept away in the next 2 days. So, you know, what more can you say, really? I've got to be super careful here, so I'm going to keep hold of a tree. There's a massive drop somewhere there. But look at that. That is crazy. That was above my head when I was stood down there the other day. Well, I want it to be known, this has not defeated me. I will be back to this exact spot when we are not forecast a mental flood. I'll come back, come to the same spot, we'll see it out. We'll have a full night, full day, all the rest. Big part of why I wanted to come back now was to tidy up my camp, because I had to leave in such a hurry yesterday. I didn't have a chance. Right then. because this is a road. Okay, would you believe it guys, I'm back. So the reason I'm back, because from what I can see here, it's way worse. So for context, the weather started on Saturday, which is when I first came down here. It is now Sunday evening, I want to say around 4 p.m. So the edge of those trees, that's where the river did start. This is where we walked along quite comfortably at lunchtime. Yeah, this is crazy. You may notice I'm in a new pair of wellies because I filled my last ones with water. Oh shit, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so I've made it to a patch of the trail that's walkable. I'm only doing this because I know exactly where the river starts, okay? Don't ever do this because there could be anything under the water. Do you know the craziest thing about all of this? This isn't the highest it's been today. While I've been gone, I don't know if you can see the tide mark. About 2 foot above everything. Look there, there's debris. Look at that. So if we bear that in mind, that this is actually 2 foot lower than it was at its highest, and that's just today. This is supposed to carry on through tomorrow as well. Yeah, look at this, none of this was here just a few hours ago. To be completely honest, I just feel sorry for the like the field mice and all the little creatures that have had their habitat flooded. That is no joke. Oh right, so straight away the entrance to the woods is flooded. I hope you can see in here. If you can't, I'll make it brighter in the editing. We are in the middle of the woods right now. That is not something you always see. Oh, it's happening here as well. It's happening all over. Now, I've got to be super careful now because the integrity of the banks could have been compromised. Oh, it's getting too deep to walk. I'm having to detour just to get to our spot right now. No way. Okay guys, that's where we were camped. Holy. Here, it's nearly over my wellies. Out there, it's going to be a hell of a lot deeper. And if you look at the tide mark on these trees, don't know if you can see that, let me get one. Oh, it's really obvious on that one. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay, look. You see where the tree is dry and then where it's wet? That's how high it was. So we would have been swept away. And I can feel water in my boot for the like 5th time today. This is crazy. We were camped right there. Okay, we made the wrong decisions and then followed them up with the right decisions. That's all I can say. It goes way back. See, in my head I was like, should I just move the camp slightly higher up in the woods? I'm so glad I didn't, because my only way in and out, we've been completely cut off. Okay guys, I'm going to flip you back over to earlier in the day where I said my goodbyes. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and all being well, I'll see you in the next one. Ooh.